Welcome back to Secrets Between the Stars.
We're so back.
Yay.
We're so back. It's been a while. Missed you guys.
Been a while.
Been a while. Hope you guys been doing good. My name is Corey. I'm your GM. Let's go around and introduce the players and characters before we get into the plot.
I'm Marcus. I play Valia, the KL operative sniper. My fun fact for today is that Valia likes fireworks, but mostly because they're great background noise for sniping people. You can just time the shot for when a big one goes off, and they also provide very nice cinematics when you're at the top of a skyscraper and there's like the lights going in your face. Like it just looks good.
Feels good. Looks cool.
Yes. I'm Riley. I play Clementine, the envoy and the Raxlight envoy and captain of the CS Verity. It's been a while since I've done this. And fun fact about Clementine, she is allergic to human dander. She takes meds for it.
Foul.
Oh my god.
Allergic to dandruff.
She just starts sneezing in certain rooms. It's like, there's been a
really
human here.
She can't be anywhere near Pepper. She has to be
Well,
like
she
10
takes
steps
meds
away.
for it. So she's okay around humans. She just needs to take her meds.
It's okay with like the hypoallergenic ones.
Yes,
or the hairless.
How long do those meds last?
It's like a 24-hour thing, you know?
Oh, it's a daily dose then.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Like she takes like Zyrtec, but space. Spurtec.
We can work on that one. we gotta workshop that one. That one sounds like spurs on a boot. You're allergic to boots, so you take spur
Yeah, get out of here.
Take that spur tech.
You got me right there. You find yourself taking spur tech.
Pepper makes you sneeze. Like other pets.
That's so funny. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Kevin, I play Gizmo and Widget and just a ysoki mechanic, just trying to fix the ship and stay around. Fun fact, I think Gizmo likes cryptids. Like he believes in them, even though there's like aliens and like like real like monsters. He's just like put Bigfoot's out there. The Jersey Devil's there.
Oh yeah.
Nessie lives in the big lake on Absalom.
The skunk ape is somewhere.
Oh man. That's good.
That's awesome.
I'm Sully. I play Chip, the galaxy's favorite little robot. Fun fact about Chip, which hopefully somebody will correct me if I've done this one before, because I did say before stream I couldn't remember if I've already given this fun fact, and if I have, if it sounds familiar, I'll come up with something else on the spot.
Chat letter, no.
Get in the
But
comments.
fun fact about Chip is afraid of the dark. Whenever Chip is in a very dark space, he's afraid of the dark because he's afraid he may have accidentally shut off.
Does Chip have the cartoony like light up eyes?
Or just like the little like squints, like the little like happy like dip squints like this.
My name's Corey. I'm your GM, and my fun fact is I have so many notes on these next couple sessions here that I made a flow chart to keep track of everything that's within these next couple episodes. So I'm excited, and I think we're ready. You guys ready?
Yep.
So ready.
We're so back.
Oh gosh.
So
Oh god.
to recap, where we last left our crew of criminals. We'll start with Gizmo.
Hello.
Gizmo, you were helping your crew get through Timur's hidden base that was located on an asteroid outside of the ring. As you were going through, Aster had seemed to fall unconscious with some sort of magical way, having to deal with his sword hilt that he has been clasping onto and not letting many people touch. And there seemed to be astral chains wrapped around his hand. Chip recommended cut it off. Everyone else said no.
Wild.
So you decided to kind of hide his body in some of the scrap metal that was laying around the building and continue on through. As you go down, you fight your way through some conveyor belts, escaping a trap with a trash compactor just narrowly. You are able to get to the room where it was causing this magical radiation emanating from an artifact. And Gizmo, that's the last thing you remember, because as you were there and Chip went to go touch it, a black portal opened up underneath you, and you fell in. And nobody knew where you went and had no contact with you. Everyone else saw that, but had no time to really react as large frog behemoth men erupted from water underneath and started to attack, trying to defend the pillar. But Chip was able to use a large magical explosion to just destroy the pillar completely. As this happened, the facility began to crumble and enter red alert as the three of them began booking it out as a wave of Timbers with no souls from underneath them came out to attack and chase them down this narrow alleyways and trash compactors that they were in. After escaping with the help of Pepper, they're able to get away and get in a ship combat with Timur himself. As they fight Timur and go back and forth, where they destroy his ship, then another one appears with him in it, going on and on until finally a figure from Clementine's past, and one that Valia ended up kind of meeting, Pollyanna, known as, but truly Senrif, came to help and destroyed the rest of Timur's extra ships as he flew away before you could get the final full kill on him. As you were all talking with Senrif saying what's happening, Senrif said, I don't know what's entirely happening, but you guys need to get out and start hiding at and he gave you a map to a location. I forget if I said the name of the location, but I'll say I didn't for now. So we'll look it up in the notes. But he gave you a map saying go here to go hide out. As you receive this map, Clementine has a small portal open up underneath her as well as she falls through. Then Valia falls through, and finally Chip falls through before declaring "I love you" to Pepper as he falls through the portal. And Aster is now alone on the CS Verity, floating somewhere deep in space with Pepper in the ship with him.
And Senrif.
And Senrif. That is where we are now. Kind of. Gizmo, you wake up. It's another beautiful day. You're sitting inside of your barn that you've lived in for who knows how long, as you are in your hammock sitting above the living area. You see a small TV is above you with the static on, as you're unable to turn the TV off, but TV is just on, nothing's playing at the moment. You start getting about your day. You step down and you see there's small little automatons are floating around, and one is cooking you breakfast as you've programmed it to before. And you see him making all these eggs and bacon, and he has some juice out, and he kind of pushes it towards you.
Thank you, garçon.
He does a little bow. And it continues on. As you sit there and eat, food's tasting great, tasting all natural as it always. You go use the bathroom real quick, and as you're looking at a reflection, you're noticing that you do have some gray hair starting to pop up around your chin and on your cheeks. But still looking pretty good. You go out of this barn. It is fully just a barn that you've converted into your house with metal scraps laying all around the floor everywhere. And you see the full farm that you own all around you. It is acres and acres of crops. There's sections for turnips, there's sections for corn, there's sections for wheat, and then there's a section just for grazing. There's an actual true animal barn, just a little bit behind you, that has some tractors and stuff in it. And you hear an animal kind of going nuts inside that barn right now.
All right, I head over.
You head over, you open the door, you see in that barn are several large cows, cow-ish. They have like 6 legs. They're space cows.
Cow spiders.
And you see them all, space cow spiders. You see them all. You see some of the automatons are milking the cows, and those ones are fine. But the one in the back is getting a little hissy fit with the automaton that's there. Give me an animal handling check.
Is that
Remember, you own the farm.
life science?
Must be good at it.
Give me handling right now.
Animal handling is not a skill.
Is it not? Oh, I'm sorry. Then life science.
Okay. 4 plus 9 is 13.
13. With a 13, You recognize old Bertha.
Bertha.
She's the biggest one, and she only likes a living creature's touch. She does not like these automatons going in there to try to milk her.
I'll scoot in there. It's all right, Otto. I got this one.
And he goes, okay. And he scurries away as you see him sparking a little bit, and he floats off.
Yeah, and then I'll just milk old Bertha.
You begin milking old Bertha, and you see her slowly calm down. I won't require a roll for this because you've been doing this for so long that you know exactly how to get around this. So you calm her down, you milk a bit, and you get up, and you bring the milk over to a small machine in the back that pasteurizes the milk itself. Give me an engineering check.
11 plus 23, so 34.
34, you notice the pasteurizing machine is not working. Again, generator in the back blew a spark plug.
All right, dust off my old milking gloves and put on my working gloves.
You walk around the back and you see a small gas generator that's there. And it's part gas, part fusion battery that is trying to do some small nuclear amount of energy in there to keep it as sustainable as possible. But engines always fail, you know? Give me another engineering check.
Okay, that's a natural 20 plus 23, so 43.
With a natural 20, you notice there is a small crack in the nuclear fusion core that was not there recently, or was not there before, but has seemed to appear kind of recently. It's pretty small. It's nothing too big, but that will be an issue down the line.
All right. I think that's probably going on the list for when I go get supplies.
As you think that to yourself, you remember that in your barn you have a small computer in there that is archaic. It's running off of like DOS essentially. There's no actual connections. There's not much file storage in there, but that is where you order your supplies and where you order when you harvest your crops. You bring the crop. You say how many crops you have, and then a truck will come and pick those up from you.
So it's like real basic catalog
Right.
ordering. All right, well, I'll get on there and I see if there's any good ones available, a good price.
As you do that, you see on the computer is a small sticky note that says, "Don't forget."
Of course. Flip it over and look at it. Just says that?
Just says, "Don't forget," and add 2 exclamation points on it.
What? Classic old Gizmo.
If you would like to give me a, what would that be for? Give me a, what would that be? Give me an engineering check.
That's a 3 plus 23, so 26.
26. You remember that you built something kind of recently, but you don't fully remember where you put it or what it was. But you do remember having the satisfaction of like, I did something that I wanted, you know? Like, I feel good about that. But you don't remember what it was or where you put it.
I call Otto too.
And another little Otto comes out and goes, "Hello."
Do you remember what I remembered?
He picks it up. He's like an oval-shaped automaton that floats about 4 feet off the ground. He has 4 little spindly arms that come out, and they're strong enough to essentially grab and harvest fruits and vegetables. That's about it. They ain't maybe much to do else. You programmed it how to cook food, so like you kind of got around that. It's able to hold pans fairly well, but they are just kind of made for that. So it looks at it and goes, "No," and then hands it back to you.
Is there anything on the computer I can research? Like any last projects? It's like a basic file system?
Yeah, it's very, very basic file search. Yeah, give me a computer check.
Yeah, I'm just looking at like most recent files, like by last updated or something. 17 plus 21, it's 38.
Last updated says yesterday, and all it says is that you had 46 pounds of corn go out, 36 pounds of wheat, and 20 pounds of turnips that went out on the driverless truck that comes every day at 7 p.m. But nothing else beyond that.
Good harvest.
Good harvest.
Well, I am sure I will remember it if it's that important. And I will go down the rest of my to-do list. Cows are milked. What's next?
So next, the next on your to-do list would be to go and start harvesting. Some of those bots are out there already beginning the harvest, but you have a tractor with a large, combine harvester. You have a tractor with a large combine harvester, which is you pull the tractor kind of next to the crops, and then that will take in the corn and everything, and it won't shuck the corn, but it'll separate the corn from the stalks. So you go out and you start doing that. As you're driving this tractor around, beautiful day again. It is just a little breezy. Sun is not beaten down too hard or anything. The air smells sweet as you are harvesting all of these vegetables. And give me one more perception check.
All right. 10 plus 13, 23.
On this tractor, there's another small little TV. It's not. It's almost like a CRT TV that is just for traveling. That's on the dash of this tractor, so that if you're out late, you can watch some TVs, some TV shows that pop up. You could have sworn you saw something pop up there for just a second, but there's nothing there now.
Bang on it a little bit.
You see the side go all up and down all around, and then it keeps going. So as you go through, you finish this off your checklist. The next step would be to go check the traps. All around this barn, it's a small patch of dirt is where all the barns, and then there is a house there that you just don't use because there's more room for scrap in a barn. So there's a small patch of dirt around that with a road going in and out of the barn area. All around that is your crops, and then around that is a ring of forests. There's a thinner part of the forest where you can go and set traps and hunt for small critters, some deer every now and then. And then there's a thicker part of the forest that you don't want to go in because that's where the creatures will come out at night sometimes.
Gotcha. Will I start going through the traps?
Start going through the traps. Give me a survival check.
11 plus 3.
Unfortunately, nothing in the traps. Looking like corn tonight. Turnips, maybe.
It's corn caught in the trap.
There's corn in the trap. So yeah, there's nothing. You didn't catch anything today.
Reset all of them and hope for a better day tomorrow.
As you reset them, you see another small sticky note next to a trap behind a tree that says, "Do not forget." All caps. I would like you to make me a will saving throw.
Oh, you should remember.
Okay, it's a natural 1.
With a natural 1, you don't remember anything. It's weird that this piece of trash that you saw on your computer managed to get this far out here, especially through all those crops. But
it's the same note.
it seemed, it says a little different, but same idea, I guess. So kind of weird.
Weird. I should put more details. Just a small mnemonic.
You write yourself a note to remember to put more details.
Put a sticky note next to it. That's
So you finish this up here, and you go back to your barn. And it's about dinner time now. You spent most of the day doing that, and the bots were out there planting and planting all the corn that you harvested today. And you make a little shipment, recording how much you do, and then you sit down to watch some TV. As you watch TV, it goes from static to, at about 8:30 or 9 at night, a TV show does come on. And it says Late Night with Sprocket. And as you watch the TV, I need you to make me one more will saving throw.
14 plus 4 is 18.
18. With an 18, as you're sitting on this dirty old couch that is just on the dirt floor, and you see your brother's name pop up on the TV, you feel yourself kind of start spacing and like you're kind of leaving your body, like you're disassociating a bit. And on the TV, you see Sprocket. The band is opening and it's doing some jazzy little numbers as they're hitting the cymbals, and you hear the canned audience just clapping and cheering. And Sprocket himself comes out from behind the curtain. He looks a lot like he did when you last saw him, where he's got some like fray red hair, and he's a little taller than you, but he's got like wider shoulders, and he's wearing a full suit. He comes out and goes, "Hey, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. You're all so great tonight." And he, as the audience cheers die down a bit, he goes, "We have a very special guest with us here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. He is not only the best inventor that I know, but my little brother." And he goes like this, and the camera pans over, and Gizmo, you see yourself on the couch waiting to be interviewed with Sprocket, as you're just kind of nodding and like waving along with it, and you're just clapping politely. And he goes, "Awesome. We'll be right back after these messages." And it fades to black for a second. And as you feel yourself disassociating more and more, you find yourself feeling like you're caught between here, like in the barn, and as if you're sitting on a couch in like Studio A. Like you don't fully know where you are. And as you're stuck between there, give me one more will saving throw.
Okay, 12 plus 4, 16.
16. With a 16, you see Sprocket come over, and he kind of, it's like you're seeing it like in one eye, you're seeing Sprocket, and then the other eye, you're seeing the TV on the barn. And Sprocket walks over and kind of crouches down in front of you a bit, and he goes, "Come on, bud, come on." And he shakes your hand. And he goes, "Great seeing you again, right?" He's nodding.
Yeah.
Good. Great seeing you again, bud. And he stands up, and as he stands up, it's like your vision fully goes into TV world mode. And you are now sitting in a studio audience, or you're now sitting in front of a live studio audience as the band begins playing again, as they're coming back from commercial, and Sprocket comes out and goes, "All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, everybody." And he sits down at the desk, and he goes, "Now, Gizmo, tell me all about your latest invention that you just made."
I don't know. I kind of don't remember. Was it? It does. I think it's for farming. It might.
It's with farming.
Yeah.
Isn't he looks to the eye. Isn't he a hoot, fellas? Come on, let's give it up for him. Come on, bud. It wasn't for farming, was it? It was to help.
Yeah. I mean, farming helps a lot. I just had a good harvest. It was like 46 bunches of corn. And
No.
automated.
It was to help you. It was so you don't forget. Remember? You remember, right? Oh, damn it, Gizmo. And you see, as he says that, he leans back in the chair and the lights all turn off. Audience is completely gone. He goes, "Damn it, Gizmo. It's okay. It's okay. I'm sure something happened and you didn't find the machine. You have a safe spot, okay?
Are you okay?
I gotta...
Wait.
I love you." And as he says that, all the lights in the studio completely shut off, and you are now back in the barn. And the TV in front of you is complete static.
Is it still like 8:30? How long?
It's about 10 o'clock now.
I'm gonna go back to my room. Is this?
This is technically your room. Your hammock is just above where you are.
Do I have my computer in here or something? I guess.
The computer is in, so it's the barn layout.
Yeah.
There's like the little kitchen. It's like a studio apartment. Imagine that.
Okay.
So it's like the computer's kind of near the entrance. You've kind of just made your room like 3 feet above where the living room is. Living room area is right where you're sitting.
I don't know. I think he's kind of just frantic at this moment. I'm just kind of just searching around.
Give me one more will saving throw.
Okay. It's a natural 20 plus 3.
Yeah!
With the natural 20, you remember that there was a machine that you built, and it was specifically made to help you remember what events are happening. And the last time you remember using it was in the fields fighting the creatures.
Okay. Like the farm fields are out in the forest. I don't.
Are out in the farm fields. The creatures seemed to have tried to come onto the farm, and you were defending it.
Peek out my window and see if there's creatures out in the field.
You see a small green glowing out in the distance, but that's all you can see right now. You don't see an actual figure or anything.
It's a creeper.
It's a Minecraft creeper.
Don't go.
Do I have any like weapons around or?
You have your normal weapons. You don't.
Okay.
There's no widget, but you do have your weapons.
Do I know of Widget?
No, you know of Widget, but he doesn't. Yeah, actually, you know what? Let's do a. Let's do, what would that count as?
Ooh.
Give me, I don't want to say a will saving throw again. Give me a culture check here. It's not quite what that's for, but we'll count it.
It's a 2 + 6, 8.
Culture, Widget's like a friend that you had in like elementary school kind of memory. He's like further back, but he wouldn't be useful to you right now.
All right. Well, I head out to the field.
You start heading out to the field, and you see. I need you to make me a perception check first.
6 + 13, 19.
With the 19, you see out kind of near where that green glow is. It seems to still be just hanging out in the tree line, but you see a small metal, like disc-looking shape sticking out of the dirt.
All right. I approach that disc.
As you approach it, you can see that it is some sort of activation field that has been completely busted. You don't know what it does. When you hit the buttons to try to turn it on, it doesn't respond or do anything. But this looks like you. This looks like your signatures. Like you see your style of welding and you see your style of like wiring and organizing everything inside. You don't see. You sign your name with it in welding, but you don't like you don't know what this is for. You don't remember making it.
It doesn't seem like it's working. Do I have like a little workshop where I work on things here?
Not that you know of.
I'll bring it back to the barn with the computer then, maybe.
Okay.
Let's see.
As you go to approach the barn, it is now about 10:45. Took you a while to have to walk out there and search for it, and you feel yourself feeling very, very tired, like lethargic almost. This is about the time you normally go to bed.
Yeah. Gotta wake up early to milk the cows and tend to the fields. Or I don't know. I guess I'll take it into bed.
All right.
And just see if I can mess around with it until I fall asleep.
You spend maybe 10 minutes messing around with it before you fully fall asleep. And as you are falling asleep, looking up at the ceiling, you see another sticky note between the rafters that says, "Don't forget." As you fall asleep. There it is. As you begin to wake up, so does everyone else. As we'll go down the line here. Go down the line in my notes to make it easier for me. Clem, you wake up. It's on the barn that you partially own with everyone that you love, you know? It's all your friends. You guys have made a small little commune here. It's fun. You're in like the smaller house, but that's your small little lady. You don't need too much space, you know? It's very clean, puts together country style home, similar to the one that you had when you were growing up on your farm, but you don't. It's still got your own style. You know, there's pictures of your family smiling and being excited for you to kind of follow in their footsteps. And as you wake up, you're kind of going through your checklist of the day, and you know what you have to do is you have to keep and maintain the crops. So you have to go get the tractor, get the harvester, kind of start going through and getting everything you can.
All right, let's get moving.
As you sit up, I need you to make me a will saving throw.
Oh my gosh.
It's bad wherever you're at.
Clementine has depression.
Every morning.
It's the allergies.
There's been humans here.
So much dandruff in the air. I hate this time of year.
I hate human season. They're all up in the crops. Okay,
All up in the crops.
so 15 on the die plus 9, 24.
With the 24, you wake up and you have a feeling that something's off. everything's off. You weren't here last time. You remember you were on a ship last time, and there was some space in between, but it wasn't quite here. But boy, this does feel good and feel like home. This feels right to be here.
It must have been a dream. Let's get started for the day.
You get up and you start walking down, and you see the whole collection of homes that are in this small area. You see Gizmo's barn that he likes to just kind of hang out in and live in, and you presume it's probably not the most sanitary and safe for him to live in there, but he loves it in there. You've got Valia's big house that she lives in. You see that there's some movement beginning in there. And then you see up at the top is Chip and Pepper's house. A smaller house. It is a smaller house that you see that it seems definitely like married couple's first home kind of look.
Cut to me.
As you begin walking around the barn, you see that the generator is not kicked on for whatever reason. Looks like a spark plug might have blown.
Wow. I try to call for Gizmo. Gizmo, you up yet?
Gizmo's not quite awake yet. He's kind of going through his daily routine at that point too.
Oh, dang it. Ugh. I'm not good with this tech stuff.
Give me an engineering check.
Yeah, I'm going to take a look at it. I have a +1 to engineering.
You got this.
Okay. All right. So that's a 17 on the die, 18.
18 on the die. You see that there is a spark plug blown, and you see a kind of box underneath a little bit of like protection from some weather. You see some spark plugs that you could go change out real quick. And this is a fairly simple generator, so you don't need like any heavy like torque wrenches to get them out and put them back in. You just can screw them out and in with your hand. So you go and screw them in, and it generator kicks on fine.
All right. That's good. Yeah. Things are working out. Okay. Let's keep going.
As you get into the tractor, you see that small TV is still just going with its static on it, and you start going through and harvesting all of the crops. Today it seems like the wheat needs to get harvested, so you're going through and using that to pull it all up. Give me a perception check.
Ooh. Okay. All right. That's an 18 on the die plus 14. So in 30s.
Plus 14. So, yeah, plus 14 in your turn. So what you see is a small metal, what looks like a small metal disc in the middle of the fields where you're about to kind of start plowing over.
I stop the tractor and I go over to it to investigate it.
You go investigate it. As you pick it up, it is small disc, looks like an apparatus that makes some sort of field of some kind. Looks like Gizmo's handiwork. And as you click the buttons, nothing seems to be turning on or functioning.
I gotta go ask him what this is. All right, I'm gonna stop this and then I'm gonna go ask him. All right, and I head back over to where Gizmo is.
All right, so Gizmo, will cut to you where you were at the beginning of this day. You wake up, and another beautiful day. Farm that feels like it's been your home for a long, long time. And you get to work, and you know that for you today, a lot of the automatons are broken down. So you have to go, there's boxes in the back that have all the pre-built parts that you just need to assemble together. So you kind of need to be your own little assembly line making these little bots. And after spending some time doing that, you see sticky note behind a box that says, "Don't forget at all."
Do I remember anything from the previous night?
Give me a will saving throw.
Oh no.
Okay. 19 plus 4, 23.
As you see that and you begin remembering, you remember that you did have a device that you went to bed with, but you don't see it anywhere. And you can't seem to find it.
Okay.
And you begin remembering, as you see that and kind of trigger yourself, you remember the Sprocket interview and your routines and everything.
Do I remember that my friends live here?
Yes. Friends have always lived here.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go out and try and. The field is where I left it, so I'm gonna go out
Yep.
to the field where I first found it, and then if not, backtrack to my room.
As you go out to find it, you bump into Clementine on your way there.
Gizmo, hey. Just
Captain.
the person I was looking for.
As you say, Captain, I need you both to give me a will saving throw.
Woo!
Oh.
So exciting.
Okay. It's a 2 plus 4, 6.
6.
Uh,
Cool.
14 plus 9, 23.
With 23, you Gizmo. You don't know why you said that. That was just a little slip of the tongue.
Clem. Sorry.
Clem, as you hear that, you remember. Yeah, you're a captain of a ship. You don't mill. You don't like harvest vegetables. What are you doing out here? That's what your parents did. You don't want to do that. And then, as soon as you had that thought, it starts kind of receding again, and you're like, "Oh, I had this thing I need to give to Gizmo."
Yeah, I lost this thing.
Anyways, yeah, I found this in the fields, and I didn't want to like drive the tractor over it because I didn't know if I was going to break it, and I didn't know if it was supposed to be in the field. Can you tell me what this is so I know what to do with it?
I'm supposed to use it. Like I have notes about it everywhere, but I don't. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just still not working.
Still not working. Still nothing to it.
I don't know. I was trying to work on it and then I fell asleep last night. I stayed up too late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you got to make sure to get your sleep. We got this farm to run.
I know, and all the autos started breaking down. I had to fix them
Yeah.
all morning.
It's
It's
one
a
of those
mess.
days, huh?
Yeah. I'll try to finish some time to fix this device, but
All right.
how was your morning?
I mean, it was, pretty normal. Slept weird. Must have had a weird dream or something. Like, it's one of those that's kind of fuzzy at the edges of your memory. You can't quite,
Yeah.
but you remember the feeling, Anyways, I'm gonna get back to the field. Just let me know if you need anything or.
Yeah. Let me know if anything's broken. I guess like the reactor has a crack in it, and I think I forgot to order that part.
Oh yeah, and the generator. I put a new spark plug thingamajig in it.
Okay.
Because it wasn't working, but yeah. So.
Do you watch the late night show? There's the one,
You don't know what he's talking about.
Just-
What?
the late night with Sprocket. Is that? Do you know Sprocket?
I never heard of that. Do I remember hearing about his brother?
I don't know. You don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
You remember his parents. His parents were nice.
I mean, like, who's Sprocket? Would I know him from anything? Is he like one of those comedians?
Well, he kind of like it's a talk show, so like he interviews comedians sometimes. I don't know. Maybe we'll just stay up and have a nice dinner tonight. I don't know. We haven't really done a big like, team.
You guys think that Pepper would probably like to do that?
Yeah,
We could set up a thing with the happy couple and with Valia and all them and
Yeah.
Do I remember that Aster exists?
Give me a will saving throw.
Ooh. Don't ask that. I wanted to know because I'm like, he's not here. Like, oh, that's a 5 on the die plus 9, 14.
Similar with Widget, it's like Aster was a friend that you had a while ago. We haven't seen him in a long time.
Yeah. But yeah, we can set up a whole thing and do that later tonight.
Yeah. I've just been feeling a bit weird.
It's
recently.
a weird day. It must be like a Monday or something. I never keep track of the days. Anyways, I gotta get back to the field. So,
All right.
yeah.
Clem, you go back out to the fields and start your kind of daily routine again, as we'll now cut over to Valia. As
You looked right at me on purpose.
Valia, you wake up. It's another great day on the farm. You live in the larger house. It's a little bougier, but it's like more space for you to be kind of like have your own quiet areas. You can have rooms and sections dedicated to kind of what vibes you're in, what headspace you're at.
It's kind of meticulously organized for just making sure everything feels just right.
Right. And as you are going through and thinking about your day, I need you to make me a will saving throw.
4 for a total of 11.
For a total of 11, it's just another day, another dollar. Valia is having a good morning.
And a dollar.
Is that right?
farm's looking nice. The air feels fresh, and you know what you have to do is it's your time to go check the traps, go hunting for whatever animals you can find out there.
All right. Yeah. It's a nice day for this.
As you get up and start getting ready throughout your day, you see, as you walk out into the living room, you see that your TV is on. There's no way to turn it off. It is just static constantly. But as you are walking
It's my
out,
white noise room.
yes,
White noise
when you need to get stimulated in a room. As you walk out, the sun is just kind of beginning to rise, and you start heading out into the fields, and crossing through the fields to go into the wooded, like the lightly wooded areas. I will need you to give me some survival checks to see
Okay.
what you hunt, what you find.
Let's see. A 6 for an 18.
For an 18, with an 18, you find some squirrels and rabbits had fallen into some of the traps you had laid out all around. And give me a perception check as well.
Natural 20 for, some kind of 36.
Okay, with the natural 20, we'll bump it up to the next thing. You are looking for deer and kind of wild pigs to hunt for, to bring back to everybody, so that they can have more than just vegetables and have some protein and stuff. And bigger the hunt, then that's better tasting food. As you are going through, just kind of circling the perimeter of it, you notice out in the distance, as you hit the road to the north, you see what looks like a humanoid figure running towards you. It's way off in the distance, like he's just on the horizon, but it's like a humanoid sprinting at you. Give me a will saving throw.
A 6 for 13.
13, you look at it and you kind of blink and you feel like a slight twinge of pain in like your frontal lobe, and then you rub your eyes, and as you do, you don't see anyone out there anymore.
Guess I just really want to find something more than squirrels today. Just seeing things.
And as you say that, and with an natural 20, you see a full deer just walks up to the side of the road there and just stares at you.
Rub my eyes. Look again. Okay. Be very, very quiet.
Go ahead, make an attack roll.
Punch it.
Natural 20.
Whoa! You
He's so good at farming.
you shoot, and all of you hear the bang as the gun goes off, as you hit perfectly through arteries and through the neck, so it ends its life quickly as it just drops. It's not the deer from Adventure Time. I'd like to make that clear to chat and everyone. It's not the deer from Adventure Time. As you now have a pretty big animal to bring home.
I go over and start doing the things that one does when you're hunting a deer that I definitely know.
Skinning, cleaning.
Yeah, those things.
You start bringing that back to the farm to do all that. You have like a little station for you to cleanly do all of that.
Have another room for it.
Give another room. You have a room for that.
You said it was a big house.
Yes.
As you do, as you begin to walk back to the house, you see Clem is walking back towards her tractor.
Morning, Clem.
Oh, hey, Valley.
Hope you're ready for a little bit bigger, more of a big meal today.
Oh. Do you have the deer with you?
I assume.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you got
yeah,
it
okay.
with you.
Oh, some venison. That's nice.
Oh yeah.
Can I get one of those antlers after you're done with that?
Yeah, of course. Anytime.
Yeah. Cool. Thanks. How's your day going?
Seems to be a good day.
Yeah.
A little, I've been just feeling a little off, but
Yeah.
now that I've found the deer, I'm happy. I accomplished my goal pretty early.
Yeah, that's good. I heard the shot. That was startled me for a moment, but
It's a wake-up call.
Oh yeah. But yeah.
Is your morning?
Gizmo,
you good?
I almost forgot. So, Gizmo, he was talking about this show that he's been watching, this late night show with some Springo.
Springtrap.
Not ringing the bell.
I don't know. Some guy.
Is it a new show?
I don't know. He just mentioned it, and I don't really watch that stuff, but he was thinking that maybe later this evening, you, me, him, and Chip and Pepper, we could all get together, have dinner, and watch it tonight.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. So
If he likes it, I'm sure I'd enjoy it.
yeah, he was saying I don't know, he had something to say about it, but then we got distracted with me not knowing who the Springo guy was.
I like that Clem doesn't even know the word sprocket.
Can't remember
She's
it.
never heard that before.
It was enough for her to remember spark plug. But yeah, memory's kind of fuzzy today. It's a bit of a sleepy-ish kind of day. But yeah, so I'll leave you to your deer skinning and stuff.
Sounds great. I'll see you in the afternoon.
All right, see you later.
As you depart for your house, you just go through your routines and emotions and everything. Chip.
Not you.
Not you. Chip, you wake up. It's another beautiful morning. No need for air conditioning in this house at all. The windows are wide open. No bugs can really get in. The temperature is not climated for them. And as you wake up, you feel on your side a hand reach around you, and you hear Pepper go morning and gives you a peck on your cheek. And as you are starting to kind of like get the like sleepiness out of your eyes, she goes, "All right, I'll go make breakfast real quick, okay?" And she gets up and goes out the door. As you sit up, you start like just kind of like touching your face, just doing this to like kind of get used to like being awake now, you know. Like you're kind of doing your morning stretches. And as you look over in the mirror, you see yourself with 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth.
No.
And you see short, kind of black hair, your skinny looking guy, and you just have a very dazed look as you look in the mirror. I will need you to make me a will saving throw.
I could cry. That's
I'm-
cute.
Oh my gosh. So Will is 13, so that's a 21.
21. You look at yourself and you look confused for a second at the person looking back at you. You don't fully register that as yourself, and you remember saying "I love you" to Pepper recently. But as you kind of go like through the motions, you're like, "Oh, I must have said it to her last night, like before I went to sleep." Obviously, there's nothing more to that. And you start kind of stretching, just feeling a little off. What would you like to do?
Okay. I'll kind of sort of like shaking off whatever was sort of just kind of chalking it all up and kind of rubbing my eyes, I'll kind of run into the bathroom, splash some water in my face, kind of just try and shake it off of me, and get dressed before I go join Pepper downstairs. Get some overalls.
You put on some clothes, and you see her furiously looking down at a stove with a pan on top of it, trying to cook eggs, and you see that they are just browned. Like they're like there's like kind of fire popping up over the edge of it, and she's like, I try so hard, you know. And it's just
Honey, let me take care of that.
oh, yeah, by all means.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll just, you go sit down. Can you make coffee?
She sits down and she points over at the coffee pot. When I tried, and you just see it bubbling over as all of the coffee is pouring out of it.
No, it's okay. I can make the coffee too.
Look, okay. Thank you, honey.
Bless
I
you.
appreciate it.
Yeah, no, of course.
What you had a
Gosh, I
lot.
feel like I sound funny this morning. That's crazy.
You seem fine to me. You okay?
It's maybe a head cold thing.
Oh, yeah, and she gets up from like the counter and she walks over and she puts her hand on your forehead and she's like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, Mwah.
Oh, okay. She kisses. She goes "Mwah," back to you. She goes, okay. You're feeling lovey today.
You know.
And she takes the pan from you, and she goes, here, okay, here. And she moves it off, turns the burner off, and she goes, you do me a favor. We're running low on water. Can you just go to the well in the center and just grab some water for me?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Thanks, sweetie. Yeah. And you see her just open up like a trash can and just pour the eggs in it. And you just see whoosh, as some fire just erupts out and burns it completely. And she goes in and she goes, I'll clean everything up. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. I'll get the water.
Thanks.
Hey.
Hey.
I love you.
I love you too.
It's crazy. I'll walk out the door.
You walk out the door. You get to wake up a little later because your job is you just do the shipments. You just count at the end of the day. You do all this stuff at the beginning to like get the new seeds in and everything. As you are doing this, you see Gizmo kind of walking back to his barn.
Oh, howdy, Gizmo.
Howdy, Chip.
How's it hanging?
Fine. Yeah, I just feel like I've been forgetful recently.
Oh.
Yeah, but
Sorry. Don't you have like that catalog so you can keep track of stuff?
I have a bunch of notes telling me to remember, and those are helpful. But then I get stuck at that point. Anyways, that's just me. Dinner tonight. If you could bring, you and Pepper can come over. We're just gonna like have dinner, and watch this new TV show I saw. It's pretty good.
Wait,
I think.
What show?
It's called The Late Night with Sprocket.
Do I remember like anything coming up on the TVs?
As he says Sprocket, I want you to make me a will saving throw, and then also make another one as you think about the TVs.
No. But the first one is a 10, so 18.
Okay.
The second one is a 2, so a 10.
Both of these, you don't remember anything really popping up on the TV, and you've never heard the name Sprocket before in your life.
Is your TV working?
Sometimes it'll pop. Mostly static, but I feel like there's like scheduled programming every once in a while.
Oh, that's
Like
nuts.
a pirate radio or something. Like if you tune in at the right time, something.
Like a pirate radio?
Pirate,
It's a
you know-
pirate show?
It was. I don't know how radio. Well, yeah, there's like some people sometimes put stuff on the radio that's not supposed to be. I don't even know what that's about. I don't know. I feel like it's been.
Is this illegal?
Well, I don't know. No lawman ever been out here to this farm, so I mean they could try. Polly is good enough security.
That's for sure. I already heard the shot this morning.
Oh yeah, so might be venison or something tonight. I don't know.
Nice.
I
love to eat venison. I eat.
I got this disc.
Chew.
Is this?
Sorry?
You remember this? Like I still have the disc with me, right?
Yeah.
I got this little disc. Like, does this like look like anything to you?
To me?
I think I made this, but I don't remember.
I'm not much of one for tech or anything like that. So.
I mean,
Look at it. Give me an engineering check.
Okay. 18 on the die, so that's going to be 32.
With a 32, you can tell that this does make a field. It's lacking its power source, as I said before, but it makes what looks like a small personal field around someone. Doesn't seem like a big enough energy or like a big enough contraption that would like make a bubble for someone to stand in. It seems more like when you put it, like you would pin it on you, and then it would make like a small energy shield around you.
Oh, it's a force field. Can I try and pin it on me?
Yeah, give me a I don't know, roll a d20. If it's even, you'll get it.
9.
No, you don't. The pin is completely snapped off, so you're not able to get in there.
It's busted.
okay, well that's a good start. It might have made that to, protect Polly or something when she goes out hunting, or maybe to protect against the monsters.
I guess, but she doesn't get very close to things when she got that gun on her.
True, but I don't know. Those things have been getting pretty near. I don't know. Last night there was this big green light or something. I worry about her and all of us here, really.
He says a green light. You didn't see a green light last night.
You see green light?
Yeah, like in the distance.
I didn't see that. I mean, I guess I went to bed pretty early, so maybe I
Yeah,
just missed it.
maybe I'm thought it all up. I don't know.
A green light?
Yeah.
Like one was glowing? Like a pig?
No, I
You
don't
don't
know.
typically.
Pig don't grow.
I mean,
Pig
We
don't-
said it before.
That's a common
you
saying.
said it, not me. I'm not trying to.
Yeah, I don't know, but like there's stuff out there that's not pig. There's stuff that makes some big noise, and I don't know. It might just be me.
As he that does not make sense to you at all. Like there's only been pigs and deers and stuff out there. You haven't seen or heard of anything else out there.
I haven't seen much else besides the pig and deer. We've mainly got the two pests, being pig and deer. None of which glow.
None of which glow.
Not in my findings.
No. Okay.
But I'm
Well-
just the shipmate guy.
Ooh, well maybe it was just a all weird dream. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Things are breaking around here though. I don't know if you notice anything.
You
let
sure
me know.
you're feeling all right?
Maybe I just need a nice dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Just some
You
rest.
need a medic. I don't know. What's
I don't know. There was a leak. I don't know. There's a crack in the reactor. Maybe some radiation poisoning. I don't know. I'll take a look at it. I
That's
still
a
need to order
wild
that part.
throw.
As you guys say you make plans and you make your departure, Chip, you go over to the well. There is a small rope with a bucket. It's about like a 10-foot wide well, so it's pretty big and easy to like for multiple people to be able to get water out of like consistently. As you look down and begin to have the rope go down, make me a perception check.
Oh, okay. It's time for my farming check. It's a 8 on the die, so what's that? That's a 20. No,
Oh,
it's a. Yeah, no, it is. It's a 26.
the 26. You look down there and you can see that you see the water at the bottom a little easier than normal. Normally it goes down pretty deep that you can't like see the water at all. It just kind of becomes pitch black. But you can actually see as if there's a little bit of light down there somewhere that's shining onto the water, so you can just see like the tops of the water as the bucket hits down and ripples.
Is it green?
It's not green.
Hey, Gizmo,
Yeah, Chip?
you sure it was green?
Yeah.
I think your pig fell in the well.
There's a pig in my well.
Well,
You sure you don't want to look at it?
well, we do got to get that pig out the well, or we're going to have some bad water.
It's like really bad tea.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just trying. Is
Meat
there any
water.
way to access it? Do we have like a?
The only way would be that rope, as far as you can see, unless
Oh,
you,
like
unless
just
you
straight
kind
going
of.
down in there.
Well,
Yeah, you would have to go down in there to see.
I can fit in pretty well if you want to lower me down.
You want to go down a lot? It's gonna be dark down there.
Well, I have my stuff, right? I got a little torch. I got a
You
flashlight.
got some some of your supplies.
Yeah, I'm like, this works.
Okay, no, I'll let you go down.
As-
I'm not gonna stop you.
As you begin to step onto the well, Pepper opens the door and goes, "What the hell are you doing?
There's a pig in that
There's
well.
pig in the well.
There's a pig in the well?
Maybe we don't know yet.
Listen, no offense, you two." And she begins walking down and she goes, "One of us three is a little stronger than the other two. So how about I go down the well, grab the pig, you two keep doing what you need.
Baby, you don't want to go mess with the pig in the
Yeah.
well.
I can. One of us used to be a space pirate as well. Okay, I think I can handle a pig in a well."
Do we remember that?
As she says that, make a will saving throw.
Oh no,
Both are just-
it's not good.
Both of you make that, yeah.
6 on the die, 14. Yours is good.
Okay, 18 plus 4, 22.
As she says that, that's the first you've ever heard of it. That's pretty crazy. You thought you knew everything about like your wife, but I guess not. Gizmo, she says that, and you remember that. Yeah, she was, and she was like pretty badass from what you remember. Like she could drive a ship really well and knew her way around weapons.
Babe, you were a space pirate?
And she looks at you. Yeah, I wasn't trying to like hide it from you or anything like that.
I never knew about that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess it
That's
didn't come
crazy.
up. Yeah, it's like a whole thing with like my dad and stuff.
Pirate?
Pirate, space pirates.
Wait, so then do you know? So there was
Oh,
pirate radio.
Pirate radio. You know about pirate radio?
Or
Well, there's.
pirated
I mean, yeah, it's like
radio?
ham radios, kind of. Do
Yeah.
you have a ham radio?
You were a pirate?
Yeah, I was a pirate.
Did you have a patch?
She points at both her eyes. No. I mean, I just got trained
That
in.
kind of blows, honestly.
We're not here to dissect my past right now. Just you two go handle your business. I'll go get the pig. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
My own dang wife. And I don't know she was a pirate.
As Pepper shoos you off, you begin to go back to your houses and do your chores, and you see Pepper securely grabs the rope and he starts clambering down. As she goes down, you guys do your stuff, and after a little bit, she comes back up. She comes back into your house, Chip, and she goes, "There's no pig down there. There's nothing down there.
Well, there was something glowing.
Not when I was down there. It was just.
No, there was something glowing.
I'm not saying you're. It could have been a glow bug or
What?
something.
You didn't see it?
There's nothing down there. There's just water." And she points down at her pants, and you see that she's got like some water on her boots. She's like, "I kind of got a little bit in our drinking water, so just tell everyone to boil it." But it's like there's nothing else down there.
So maybe it's just a reflection or something.
It must have been something.
I don't know. I just thought I saw something glowing
Must have been a
down there.
reflection
Like,
of your beautiful eyes.
oh,
She
wait.
gives you a little kiss on the forehead. She goes, "All right, get chipping," and she walks off.
That's cute.
As the day goes on, night begins to fall. What's everyone bring into their little family cookout?
Got
I'm bringing myself. No.
got some venison steaks.
Ooh, very nice.
Ooh. I guess some bread that was made with previous harvests of wheat.
Okay.
I got a bunch of like walnuts and just a bunch of just tree nuts that I've kind of hoarded for special occasions.
I think Chip is a baking type, so I would imagine like maybe some cookies or something, and then Pepper tried to participate. She would bring salad though. It's like mandated, nothing involving the oven.
So you guys all meet up, and you see that as well as Pepper has made the salad, she's also got some like yard folding chairs that she put out. It's kind of in the center area for you all to sit around. She pulls out a little grill for you guys to grill the steaks on, and you all meet up and just start hanging out, having fun.
Oh, what a day.
Yeah.
Did I hear you guys are brewing another batch of swine?
Well, no, because we thought that it's a funny story
this is-
actually. Because I thought that I saw well, it really starts with I thought I saw something glowing in the well down
Yeah.
there.
And we know pig don't glow,
Oh, yeah.
so
Yeah, pig
Well,
don't glow.
Yeah, except we thought
Yeah.
that
maybe.
The glow
because
pigs.
Gizmo thought he saw something out in the
Glow
field last
pigs.
night. So we were joking around.
Yeah.
There's a pig in the well. It's not actually.
They
there
thought
wasn't
they
anything
thought
down
they
there.
could try to ruin my shoes. Is what they were trying to do.
Oh, one of your classic pranks.
Yeah, there wasn't anything down there after all, but.
As the food starts cooking, you guys are just kind of hanging around, bantering a bit. You do hear as a truck drives down the road, and you see all the little automatons start picking up all the crates that had all the crops and everything, and begin putting them in there. And as you see the truck is completely driverless. It has like it's shaped like a truck, just so it's like everyone can recognize when a truck is there and not just a shipping crate that's just kind of loose on like moving around. So you see that nobody gets in and out at all. There's no doors, no windows or anything. The door just opens up. All the shipment crates go in there. Doors close, and then the truck goes "Brr, brr," and drives off.
Funny things, those.
After some time, you see Gizmo. It's about time for that late night show popped up.
Yeah. So the static should clear sometime soon.
That's crazy. I've never.
No one's ever seen like
I don't
nothing
think
on
so.
the TVs.
I don't really bother with TV much.
I usually only watch it when there's nothing on.
Valia's got a whole room for it, you know?
And
Well, it's it's got it on for the static, and there's also like a box fan in there, and
As you're saying that, it hits about 9 o'clock, and you all see on the TV the static begins to clear, and there's an old, what looks like for us it'd be like an older style late night show begins to play, as there's a red backdrop with metal letters on it that says Late Night with Sprocket, as you hear the band begin playing and opening. And curtains pull pull open as the camera pans out from like the crane camera pans out and shows the whole audience back there, and a ysoki that looks very similar to Gizmo but with like little skinnier, like taller frame, wider shoulders, and red hair comes out and goes, "Hey everybody, thank you so much for having us. I need you all to make me will saving throws."
Woo.
Excuse me.
Oh, sorry.
Whoa.
It came crashing down. It's fine. It was a 7. Mine was a 7.
7.
Mine was not. Well, 15 total.
15 total.
15.
15 total.
I'm gonna
Count them.
blow that out of the water with a 16.
I got a 13.
I got a 6 + 4, 10.
10. All right, so it was 10. What was it? 15,
16.
16,
13.
13. As the show begins to play, Sprocket comes out and he's clapping and he goes, "Well, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, no special guests tonight, just me." And you hear the audience go on. He goes, "It's all right. It happens every now and then." And he goes and sits down. As he sits at the desk, you all feel like you're disassociating a little bit. And Clementine, you're really remembering the last things you were thinking about, the ship, and the ship, and hearing that of Sprocket before, and all these things there. It's like, no, this does feel familiar, and something is wrong here. Your fight or flight kind of begins to kick up a little bit. Gizmo, you as well, and you feel yourself with the little device in your hand just kind of start fidgeting with it instinctively. And as he's going, he goes, "All right, everybody, it's all good. It's okay. We still have plenty to get through tonight." And he sits down and he looks directly at camera and he goes, "I want to get a little serious if we can. Ladies and gentlemen, I just have to say, drinking water is so, so important. It is one of the fundamentals of almost every single living creature in the known universe. And I think that if you drink water, you should really finish it and get down there into the bottom of it. Just if you get a glass, chug it all the way if you can, because there might be some special little treats if you can. It's pretty good." And then you hear the audience just start like kind of going, "Aw," and clapping along with them, just like trying to like gain some sympathy of some kind. And he goes, "It's great. Now, folks, unfortunately," and he pulls his watch and he goes, "Ew." And as he does that, you see in the studio it rumbles as some like of the ceiling crumbles a little bit behind him, just like some dust falls. And he goes, "Ew. Time is running out, everybody. So unfortunately, I will have to get going. But don't forget, drink your water, everyone." And as he says that, he looks right at camera. And Gizmo, you feel like he's looking directly at you. And he goes, "Drink the water. Look at the bottom. Good night, everybody." TV shuts off for just a moment as it flicks back on, and static is just there.
That was a weird show.
Cheers
But-
to that, I guess.
At the same time, he might have a good point about drinking the water. There might have been something wrong with something we ate, because I'm really zoned out there.
Is it usually like that?
Last time I was on it, I think.
What?
I don't know.
Is this? I thought it was gonna be like a comedy show, but is it like a surrealist show? Like,
I feel like I need to check the well.
I don't know if I like that show.
I'll stick to the white noise for now.
Well, just don't be in your white noise room around 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Did we used to do something in space?
As she says it, everybody make me a will saving throw. What did everyone get?
I got a 4 on the die, so 12.
Okay.
12.
12.
I got 12.
Natural 20, 24.
Woo!
Time did you do on Durano?
Oh,
Yep, you too.
I didn't know if that included me.
You get to be everybody.
I just got it that one.
Gizmo! Gizmo, you, as she says that, you remember you were sucked into a portal a while ago. It feels like an eternity ago, but you were sucked into a portal. And as you were trying to break into Timur's station, as everyone was around you, and you have no idea why you got pulled in, how you got pulled in, and the further you think back, you don't remember arriving at this farm.
Yeah, we were.
Oh, that's a silly idea.
I called you captain. You're the captain.
What are you on about?
We were on this space thing, and I got taken.
You've been talking about captains and pirates, and you just want to get off the farm. Something? What's been on your mind?
I don't know how we got here. I don't know how I got here at all.
I mean, you woke up. You were in the barn.
Yeah, it's silly. Of course, we all
We got this property ages ago.
yeah living on the farm.
As he says that, I want you all to make me culture checks.
Ooh.
Culture.
Two on the die will give me an 18.
18?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
smart,
an 8
but I
on the
rolled
die,
that.
also for an 18.
18.
3 on the die for 14.
14. He says that, and it's good you all failed. As he says that, you don't remember learning how to run these farm mechanics. You don't remember, Clem, you don't know when you drove a tractor. Your family had people that you would hire out to do that. But all that, you've known how to hunt, but you've never set like a trap for game before. And Chip, you're just kind of using computers, which is basic, but you've never used like this DOS system.
Yeah, you know, you're right. I don't remember learning to work on a farm.
Cap, you changed a fuse. Like you were never able to do that before.
I don't know how to do technology. And come to think of it, I've never worked with tractors before.
Why did we pick to start a farm?
I mean, my parents, they ran a farm.
I mean, we talked about working and living together before.
Sure, but
Maybe
a farm is kind of a
we just had
funny pick. I guess it's just
we just had to get away.
I've never really I
Or-
don't remember it really being my thing.
Maybe we were sent away
What?
instead of getting away. Maybe we're sent, being sent to the farm.
The old farm upstate.
Maybe we were just.
Well, that's a bit of a morbid joke to be making at this time.
Sent to something you own. We own this farm. It's our farm.
I get.
You can't get put in
I didn't-
time out in your own house.
As you're all talking about this on the TV, it changes again, but not to another TV show, but to an emergency alert saying invaders incoming.
Has this ever happened?
Gizmo, you recognize this. This happens every time the creatures start coming up.
Oh,
You
they're
three
coming.
have no idea. You three have no idea what's happening.
What the heck
Is this
that?
a new show?
No, this is live.
This has to be like another surrealist show, right? Like this is.
I think we should check out that well.
Do you think the TV has to do with something on our farm?
I don't know. Things were breaking down in the studio, and now something's going on here.
Can we turn it down?
Is it coming from
Yeah,
the TV
no,
or
It's coming from
let
all
me just
TV.
get
You see
the-
every TV and anywhere is having this alarm going off.
I don't remember having a
Good.
remote ever.
I go and check the other room to see them more than one TV.
You go check you see the TV on the tractors doing it. TVs in your houses are doing this. It's all blaring.
Do we need to go to a bunker or something? This feels like
Is it like a tornado?
like a national alert
It says
or
invaders.
Is
Like,
there a glow outside?
You see a green glow is beginning in the southeast fields.
the pig. Your pig, dude.
a pig?
It's a green glow. It's probably not a pig, but
As you all are looking around in a panic, you all kind of like in moments of crisis, and it's just through your own instincts feel to where your weapons normally would be, and you find them there now. And Chip, you reach down with your right hand, and you feel a needler gun in the holster.
I don't remember packing heat when I left the house.
I didn't have this. Where?
I don't remember this pistol, but I went straight for it.
Feels a little comforting to have,
Yeah.
though.
I'm not feeling so good.
As you see, there are 4 what look like green jellyfish creatures with their own little amoebas inside of them moving around in the fields are beginning where the cows normally graze. They are beginning to come out and emerge, and the little automatons are running out and trying to like fend them off, and they're getting smashed immediately by these things.
Oh my gosh.
What in tarnation?
What is that?
What in the haystacks are those?
That ain't pigs.
I'm gonna go grab my rifle.
So you seen that before? That was your last night?
I didn't see it so close. I just saw green and glowing in the
I'm
far.
gonna just take a shot at one of them if I
All right.
can.
So we'll go. Okay, so Volley's gonna go grab your rifle.
Yeah.
You said you'll take a shot. Go ahead and make an attack with me. Do it with disadvantage because you're doing it from such a long distance. You're currently in the barn at Gizmo, and the creatures themselves are way across the field.
Disadvantage. That's a 9. That's a 9 for a math. 21.
21. Which AC?
It's a rifle. Am I using?
You're using your weapons.
Okay. It'll probably be on a KAC.
Okay, so that will hit.
Okay. I'll just do a regular attack roll, remembering how to do everything here. It's the wrong dice. Buying time because my memories are slowly coming back to me. This is feeling very strange. 3, 5, 14 piercing.
14 piercing. You see that this creature reacts pretty negatively as it's shot, but
As one does.
it does not flee. It like reacts like it's been in pain, and it like kind of ripples through it, but it keeps moving.
I got 7 as my lower one, plus 9, so 16 EAC.
16 will not hit as you see it passes between its little tentacles at the bottom. And as you all are seeing these 4 creatures begin to emerge from the woods and come at you, we'll go on a break. We'll be right back in 10 minutes. We will be right back. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you again to our friends over at Pocket Bard for supplying all of the music and sound effects and ambiance you've been hearing throughout this episode. They are a great app you can download to enhance your tabletop gaming experience as well. We recommend it. If you also like the show, support us on Patreon. $5 a month gets you access to our post show where we do a little post show about any episode we're doing. So we just talk and have fun and hang out. It's a good time. And yeah, we will be right back in a few minutes. See you in a bit. Did you say no, we are men?
Yeah. This is a table of normal men.
Normal man. Wait, am I not a rat in this?
We're just innocent men.
Welcome back from the break.
Some of us have wives.
That's my wife.
Yes!
It's my wife, you son of a bitch.
My wife.
Dude, you can do that.
I can.
You can Borat now. Finally, that's what this show's been
Finally,
needing.
I
skill
wanted
has
all
been
my
unlocked.
life.
That's what we've been missing this whole time is Borat impressions. Welcome back to Secrets Between the Stars. Where we last left our players, they were about to get in a little scuffle with some invaders. Let's go around and introduce our players real quick.
I'm Marcus. I play Valia, the operative sniper.
I'm Riley. I play Clementine, the Raxolite envoy.
I'm Kevin. I play Gizmo, the ysoki mechanic.
I'm Sully. I play Chip, the galaxy's favorite little man. Little man.
Little adult man. I am Corey, your GM and host for the night. I'm putting a boss one here, but that's because we don't have a fourth normal one, just so you know. So,
Not one buff cow.
what is everyone's initiative?
Oh no.
Initiative.
Hey.
Whoa, we're
we
two
both
men.
suck.
That's two normal.
We suck as
As two
two
men.
breathing beings. What everyone get?
Well,
Well,
I got an 18.
18 puts you pretty firmly way up here.
Okay. I got a 29.
29 puts you really firmly way up there.
now let's lower some expectations.
5 plus 4, 9.
9 puts you
Firmly.
Firmly there.
there.
I'm in front of the
I
box.
also rolled a 5, so I have a 13.
13 puts you
Ooh.
there.
Fives
We're
are
Good
not
luck.
the same.
Good luck, Gizmo. So, Valia, you are up first as you see these 4 floating little creatures begin moving towards you.
Okay. We gotta defend the farm, guys. I'm going to do my regular sniper attack that I definitely remember how to do everything for. So, it's a 9 plus for perception, 25 for my perception check.
25 perception will meet it.
Okay.
Or actually, I'm sorry, it will pass, yes.
Okay. And then a 13 plus 25 for attack roll.
That will hit.
Okay.
Which one are you shooting? Shoot the same one that you shot before?
Yeah.
Go.
Okay. And now, with this level up, this is a lot of dice.
Welcome to the big boy leagues now.
Okay. Take that one, 2. It's a 4. Okay. So, 12. I haven't said the math.
12. So far, 12.
34.
Went way up.
Yeah.
34. As you shoot into this creature and you see a chunk of it get ripped out, you see on these little like bulbs that were around it, it now looks like a bubble inside is acting as if it's an eye and is looking around in a panic as it locks onto you and recognizes you as the one that just shot it and did a lot of damage to it. Anything else?
No, they're mad, guys.
Clementine.
Okay. Do these things understand our speech?
You don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna give So Discontent a
hello.
try.
Okay.
So I am going to call out to that one that's closest, and I'm gonna be like, well, first let me roll so I don't embarrass myself by
Smart.
coming up with something great and then failing. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so 6 on the die plus 20, 26.
That will pass.
Yes. Okay. So I'm like, hey, your other energy jellyfish buddies, we bought them out last night. So you watch yourself.
Which one are you saying that to?
The one closest.
The one closest to us.
Yeah.
It looks around as it's like its eye is beginning to wake up. It looks around and goes, and then looks at the other 3 around it and he goes, as it ponders what its next move. Anything else?
That is gonna be it.
Cool. Chip.
So, what do I have?
Your instincts kicked in. It's like you would play this as if you're just playing Chip as a robot. Like he has all, you have all of the knowledge and all of the wherewithal to do things, and somewhere on you is some sort of little
Okay.
biodome or whatever it is you have. Your Pit Boy.
All right. Well then, the first thing that I'm gonna do, just sort of instinctually, my eyes narrow towards one of the cows. And even though you didn't say that it was a special cow, I want the one that has the boss token.
Okay.
And I'm gonna identify it.
All right.
This is the one I take a 20 on, which, by the way, now my check is a 40.
Okay. With it, it is not a cow. It's something. It is known as something as a dreamer. It is an
Interesting.
aberration It has a fly speed of 30, and it has a reach of 10 feet. And it has spell-like abilities that it can cast, with one of them being it can cast slow on a person.
Oh my, that is old. As this information, I meant like normally we're used to seeing with Chip, it would sort of be communicated through some sort of interface.
Yeah, make me a will saving throw.
Okay. I shouldn't have said anything. It's a 4 on the die. So it's a 12.
You're really good at visualizing words in your head, so
You're right.
you can just kind of like, as if you're picturing it, then you're reading out what you're seeing. You have a photographic memory with books, and that's kind of like what it is.
I saw it in textbooks.
I read about this. Oh, those aren't normal cows. Those aren't. Hold on. I mean, they're not normal cows. They're magic. I swear. That is my move action. And sort of in a daze, I'm gonna kind of try to, still think it's like all in my, try to imagine these sort of pop-ups kind of sliding to the side. I clear my head, and I'm going to shoot at that cow.
Okay, go for it.
Producing a couple of sedatives from my back pocket and kind of sliding them into place sort of instinctually. So that's gonna be another 4 on the die.
You are killing
it's
it.
a 17 to hit.
Will not hit.
Okay, goodbye. As I kind of try and shoot it at this cow, and it kind of fires. I was like, oh, this thing's got kickback on it.
As it fires and it just shoots off, and you see it fly above the tree line, it vanishes into the night. As these 3 will look at you. So this one will be the one that is that you use your effect on. So he does not have allies currently. Okay. So the 3 in the back, you all see them slowly begin to like fade away as if they aren't there. And then as you recognize that, you see that they have faded back in directly in front of Clementine, completely surrounding her.
Oh, great.
Oh no.
And all 3 of them will make attacks on her.
Oh, Spurs.
Oh my gosh.
Let me see here. There it is. Okay. First one's a 29.
Oh.
Second one's a 31.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. Third one is a dirty 20. Synthetic 20.
No, that
Oh.
one doesn't.
So, the third one that's right in front of Gizmo will, all 3 of them will lash their tentacles out, and the other 2 will slap into you, and that third one will just kind of miss as you are getting pushed around by these creatures. I will need you to make me a will saving throw as well.
Okay. And you haven't said the damage, right?
Not yet. I have to roll that. So that's why I'm saying go ahead and roll. Go ahead and do your things over there.
So that's a 2 on the die for the will save, making it 11.
11 will fail.
Yes.
So you are overloaded. Your senses, you feel like your senses are kind of getting scrambled. Like you cannot make anything at all. You feel like both overstimulated and completely confused.
I've been there.
You have, your speed is halved. You make a -4 penalty to AC, attack rolls, reflex rolls, and skill checks. And that will last for 4 rounds.
Okay, can you run that by me again?
Absolutely. You have halved movement speed, -4 penalty to AC, attack rolls, reflex saves, and skill checks.
It's crazy. It's like you're really slow at everything.
Reflex and what?
And skill checks. And now you will also
And you said it
take
would last for how long?
4
4
rounds.
rounds. Okay. Sorry, I was.
No,
that
it's
was
okay.
A lot.
Kind of said a lot at you. So that in total is 34 damage as you feel these tentacles just smack into you, beating you senseless to an effect. And yeah, you are now completely dazed and confused. Gizmo, this thing has suddenly appeared directly next to you and beat up your friend Clementine.
No. Okay. Well, are there any?
You looking
You-
for shaken?
I was looking for the condition that Clem just got.
Oh, she got
overwhelmed?
a.
There's no
Yeah.
real
Oh, there's no real
actual
card for it?
condition card for that.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
All right.
There is one if you did a different thing.
You are.
But
I think he's a double.
There is a shaken one for later, in case. Are there? You said there's TVs in a lot of places. Are there any?
TV's
around? Not outside.
not currently near you. You can't. So there's not any outside, but you can see them through windows. There are TVs with static on them.
Okay. Well, I'll see if it's distracting enough. I will do. I will do a distracting hack. I will. I will try to like. I remember like the TVs show us stuff that we want, and like I used to be good at this, I guess. So I'm gonna just try and think about Sprocket on there,
Okay.
saying about the well, or like these green glowing things or something, and see if I can just make an image from it to just kind of distract these things.
All right,
So I'll do a computers check.
go for it.
12 plus. This is against their like. I forget what DC it is, but 21 plus 12 is 33.
33
It's
will
like a thing.
pass. Yeah.
Okay, so the one that is like Herning Clam and it thinks it has no allies. That one is flat-footed for now, and I have Greater Feint now, so that's for everybody, not just me.
Okay. So which one? Which do you give it to? Which one you said?
The one with the boss token, the one that's like has no allies.
Oh, he's way in the field
Oh,
still.
then I'm just gonna get the one that just hurt. One of the ones that hurt Clam. One right in front of me, I guess.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna shoot it with my with my gun.
All right, go for it.
11 plus 10, 21.
21 will hit.
Okay. And that's against his flat-footed, but yeah.
Yes. So hit. So you're good.
This is a cold weapon. And it is, whoa, that's max damage.
Ooh.
So that's 12 plus 4 is 16.
16.
Cold and piercing.
16 cold and piercing. As you shoot into it, it reacts pretty negatively. It's not a big fan of what you just did, but it shakes it off and keeps its eyes locked onto Clementine.
Okay.
Anything else?
Your back. That I think about. I used to have a friend that was with me that I could. I was like, This used to be a two-person thing.
Give me another will saving throw. As you think back on your previous combats.
4 plus 4 is 8.
Yeah, you feel like you're missing a piece of you, but you can't figure out what.
The autos?
It is now the one who has no allies' turn, and that one way in the field is going to slowly also disappear and then reappear, and it's going to look at the one that Gizmo you just hit, and it's going to smack that one on the back of the head here. And it super hits. It like really hits it, and it does 13 damage to it as you see that thing. Then it has the same effect where it looks like now an eyeball has popped up in front of it, and it looks around, and everyone is in a 30-foot radius of it. So I need you all to make me yet another will saving throw.
Yeah.
So many will saves. Okay.
Gosh.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
You're good.
Dude.
What everyone get?
8 on the die, 16.
Can you read the shaken condition for me really quick? Unrelated.
You are spooked. -2 penalty to ability checks, attack rolls, saving throw, skill checks. You become subject. If you become subject to an additional effect that would cause you to be shaken, you just increase the duration of this.
Got it. Okay. So what everyone get?
16,
16,
27.
27,
26.
26.
2 plus 4 is 6.
All right, so you two are shaken for 5 rounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's crazy. I got out that card because I thought I was gonna do that.
So
Too bad.
for the next 5 rounds, you two are completely shaken, as you have -2s to all your stuff there. You're shook. Quite shook. Valia.
Okay. I'm going to take a step diagonally backward
Okay.
and shoot at the one that's in front of Chip.
As you take a step, it will get an opportunity attack on you.
Fine.
It's like a 37.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Make me a will saving throw.
21.
21 will pass, so you are off target for 1 round. And then you also will take 24 damage as it
Ouch.
smacks you directly in the throat,
Okay.
and you feel your neck crunch a little bit.
Okay.
So now you can keep taking your turn.
Let's not do that again. Regular attack. Okay, natural 20 on my perception
Woo!
check, so I definitely see it, and then a 17 for 29 for the attack roll.
We'll definitely hit.
Okay, damage. Math.
Math.
Continue to be shooting at things.
We stand math.
That's a lot of 6s.
Do what you did to the deer.
Okay, that's a 43.
43 damage.
Yes.
Jeez,
Oh my
man.
gosh.
As you shoot this one, you see same effect happens as its eye seems to kind of open up within it. I will need everyone to make me one more will saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah. I got one in there.
Okay? What'd everyone get?
18.
Nat 20.
Oh,
20, good. 18,
18 on the die, 26.
good.
5 plus 4 is 9.
9, not good.
23.
23.
Better.
So Gizmo, you add an additional 3 rounds onto you being shaken. So
Eight.
for 8 rounds, you are completely shaken.
I'm shaken indefinitely.
Gizmo shaken, not stirred.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Clementine.
Okay, so for my standard action, I am going to turn to Gizmo and say, "You got to keep it together. Just focus, on one thing."
Yes.
So I'm gonna use "Don't Quit" to make you ignore shaken for 1 round. And then my move action is going to be an improved get 'em, where I am going to say, "All right, everybody, we can't let them destroy the farm. We gotta fight with all we got." So that gives a +2 morale bonus. I'm gonna spend a resolve point to make it so that we have +2 morale bonus to all of them and +2 to the damage when we attack it. Any one of them. So,
All right.
yes.
Very nice. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Clem buffs everyone up as you're all feeling a little better about these little squid fellas. Chip,
How close is the computer to this situation?
like
What
for
side
your
of the
house,
barn?
or there's a TV in the barn that's like through
No,
the you can see through the
Gizmo's
window.
computer.
Gizmo's computer is in his barn. It's at the other end of it.
Oh.
This is closer to like the living room side of the barn.
Okay.
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 Guys, we'll summon him. Little John will appear. We keep doing it. Yeah.
Oh man. Okay.
You scared
We're
her.
back.
Oh.
We're back.
I'm going to kind of hobble over towards Valia.
Okay.
On shaky legs.
Shaky.
As I kind of I'm terribly overwhelmed and shaken. I've never been in combat before in my life.
Not once.
I've certainly never fought a space cow or fired a gun for that matter.
So did you say you're walking over to Valia?
Yes.
It will get an opportunity attack.
No, yeah. I've never been in a combat
Yeah,
before.
that's fair. You haven't. You wouldn't know. You did get a natural 1, so it completely whiffs out on you.
I just heard him. I'm going to walk one more step up as I'm kind of shouldering behind Valia. And I am trying, as I'm pacing back, to load another vial of this liquid that I don't recognize into this gun, and it's spilling onto the floor. I'm grabbing it, and then I just sort of lay a hand onto Valia's shoulder, and this is going to be supercharged weapon.
Okay.
So I imagine maybe a faint, nearly indetectable purple glow as I sort of just sink into Valia's shoulder for support. And I say, how do you shoot this thing? And that's going to be my turn.
All right, you do that, and it leans. You see Valia's gun glows a little bit brighter, and it feels Valia. You feel like not heavier, but definitely feels more dense and easier to use as that empowers it. Now it's for the three that are about to mollywop Clementine. As they look at you, Clem.
Because I told their friend that they were on our side and they hate me for it.
And all three of them are going to swing.
You're causing a friend
buddy.
breakup.
31, 37, 16, or 17.
So 31 and 37 hit.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. 18. Or 19 for that one.
31 and 37 hit.
Okay.
And also because my turn passed, the fourth one, he has friends again.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
He remembers his buddies. He remembers his roots.
Yeah.
So, two of them hit, right?
Yes.
Okay. I need you to make me another will saving throw.
Okay, so that's a 10 on the die plus 9, 19.
19 will pass. So you are fine
All
for
right.
now. Or actually, I'm sorry. You will get the
Damage.
one.
Yes.
Yeah, well, you'll get the damage, but you'll also be off target for 1 round.
Oh.
From a passing as well. You get 43 damage as these things just completely lay into you, and it begin just pounding you further. What's your health at right now?
Well, I've just started going into the health. So let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to math.
You're okay?
I can't math. So,
What you adding, girl?
20 minus 3.
Get that whole crowd.
Get the crew moving back there.
Then that means so it's all right. I am at 42 out of 56.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Gizmo, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm just gonna be like, Captain, you can get back? I don't know, maybe get behind the well or in it. I don't know.
Yeah, I could go hide in the well.
Okay, I'm going to fiddle with my gun and be like, I remember using this a lot, and I'm gonna use Miracle Worker, which is it adds +2 attacking damage to my weapon. So
Okay.
standard action I can do, and then I'm going to I'm just gonna look at one of the screens again and be like, all right, Sprocket, help something, and it's gonna be like a screen where he has like a giant bat, and he's just like has a bunch of jellyfish in there, and he's just like back to the old fish fry, and it's just like, something like so I'm gonna try to distract him with that. 4 plus 21 is 4 plus 23 is 27.
That will beat it.
Okay, so they're flat-footed,
'Kay.
but I cannot shoot this round
Okay.
afterwards, and then that's it.
That's it. All right. So the last one that used to not have allies they all have 10 feet reach. So it will reach over and smack Clem.
Gosh, they just hate you.
I'm just a little sassy gal.
25 to hit.
That does hit.
Cool. Love to hear it.
I don't.
Love to hear it.
No, I hate it.
Jeez. 22 damage as it smacks you directly into the temple.
Oh man, I'm not doing good.
And it will use its little teleport movement ability as well to get behind you so they have you completely surrounded. And you are fully flat-footed by all of them now. So that is their turn. Valia.
I don't like this. I was setting up my shot for the one that I shot at before, but this one just teleported right in front of me, so I'm going to shoot that one instead.
Sure.
It's a 5. I don't think that's gonna get the perception check, and that's a 3, so I don't think that's gonna hit. So I'm done.
You're done.
You didn't hit.
Valia fires,
No.
and the thing, it is still
You
shifting.
touched my shoulder and get scared me a little bit.
Oh,
What's this glow?
what? Whoa!
Clementine.
No human man has ever touched me and started glowing.
Are you feeling something for Chip now? We were feeling something for Pepper last time. Ooh. Okay.
Clem.
It's not good in the farm. Back in the barn
Goodness,
over there,
this-
it's bad.
This is really risky, but I'm gonna try to just like scooch between the two and make a break for the well.
Sure, they all 4 get opportunity attacks.
Oh.
You do have like the defensive steps.
You do have
Yeah,
defensive
but-
steps.
But then I'll still be within reach of 2 of them. Well, 3 of them.
It's your call.
All of them.
It's your call.
I'm gonna do it.
You're
You
gonna
could
do it?
you could do like withdrawal, I think.
Oh, I could do disengage,
Does disengage get you movement without opportunity attacks? Is that right?
right?
When you withdraw from melee combat, you can move up to double your speed. The square you start out in is not considered threatened by any opponent you can see. Therefore, visible enemies don't get to make attacks of opportunity against you when you move
Wait,
from
the
that
square you start in though, because then you're moving through a lot of their reach here.
No AO from this weekend.
I'll say, for the sake of it, that if you withdraw and use your entire turn just to get away, that it'll work. And then
Okay.
The rules lawyers can get on me later. Just tweet at me. I don't care. So do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna withdraw and climb into the well.
Start climbing into it. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you like trying to go down it?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm trying to hide in there.
Okay. Okay. You start doing that. Chip, it's your turn as you see Clem just disappear into the well.
I remove my hand from Valia's shoulder and go, ah! I'm sorry, I don't know what's coming. Where's my wife?
Where's my wife?
Where is Pepper? In
Yeah,
the
she
sort of like
disappeared.
overwhelmed rush.
She said she was gonna go to bed when you guys started watching that TV show.
Okay.
And she's just kind of vanished.
Oh, okay. I start screaming, Pepper! Pepper, it's bad out here! Pepper, help!
No response from the house.
I'm going to, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I'm going to, I'm going to stumble over to the well, and I'm gonna yell down to Clem. I'll go, are you okay? Yeah, I'm just trying to hide. Oh gosh, you're gonna get mauled to death. That's insane. For real, I don't feel good. Why is this happening to us? I don't know. Hold on, I'm gonna shoot her. What are you doing?
Betrayal at the farm.
I'm going to shoot her, not really knowing why, entirely instinctual, and with incredibly better aim than I had before, as our years of farming together is what makes us
You're
so
crack shot with
attuned.
that DOS.
And this is going to be ignore pain. So you're going to get, you're going to get 18 temp HP. Oh, actually, it's my biohacker level rather. So you're going to get 12 temporary hit points for the next minute. And the first time, not like it'll happen. The first time that you go down to 0, you will not die. You will not go down. You get to keep going. So you kind of feel this shot sink into you like it's like a shot of just pure adrenaline. And then as soon as I'm finished shooting, I'll be like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
I feel a little better actually.
Shut up.
What
Are
was
you
in
serious?
there? What was in there?
I truly have no idea. Drugs or something? I just kind of keep, and I'll reach back in my pockets and be like, what is this?
Go ahead and make me another will saving throw as
Okay.
you were deeply examining this.
Is there something you need to talk about with the group and work through?
That's a 16 on the dice. Was it 24?
24. As you look at that, you look and you're looking at these vials and you're like, I don't normally hold these. These are normally like in my arm. And then you think that and you're like, well, I should have something. I normally have a way to project from my arm. And as you're looking at it, it is as if one eye sees it as a silver robotic hand that is a gun. And then the other eye sees a humanoid hand.
Did you give yourself something? Darling.
This is supposed to be in me.
What? This is not the time to be.
Do you think I need it?
What?
This is gonna. What does this look like to you?
A hand. You're holding something, but it's a hand. Focus on the. What are you doing? Focus.
I don't know what's maybe I just.
As you examine your hand, is there anything else you would like to do?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything I could possibly do.
As you're examining
After
it,
that.
it is now these other three's turn. You see all three of them begin to slowly vanish again. One pops up on the other side of Chip, and then one in the well.
Oh no.
One below you, one above you.
No!
Why?
As
That's so mean.
these three are going to swing, one at Chip, and then two of them at Clem.
Leave me alone.
All right, Chip, natural 1.
Yay.
Clem, on the other hand,
Oh gosh.
26 to hit.
Remember,
36 to hit. I'm sorry,
you had
math wrong.
12 lovely temporary hit points.
36 to hit, and then a 27 to hit.
Yeah, both of them.
And
hit.
yeah, and you're flat-footed because they're surrounding you.
Why are you doing this?
I'm not. I don't control aliens.
Corey directly.
These two are going to swing at you, and they are going to do 31 damage as you get smacked on the head and you get smacked on your spinal cord. While you are also holding on to this rope, I would like you to make me a reflex saving throw to see if you let go.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Okay. So
Did you Riley fight before this episode?
yeah, what did I do to you, man? I am down to 1 HP.
Oh.
Don't worry.
And what did you want me to roll?
A reflex saving throw. See if you can
Reflex.
hold on to the rope.
And I get -4 to reflex. Dang. Okay. All right. Okay. 16 total.
16 is not going to pass as you let go of this rope and you fall 40 feet
Into water.
into water, but that will do more than 1 damage.
No.
And Clem, as you hit your head on the water and it feels like concrete smacking into the back of your skull, you see at the bottom of this well what looks like a small door handle. And then it fades to black, and Clementine is dead.
But no. First time that you would hit to 0 HP, but not killed?
She's killed.
Okay, never mind.
Clementine,
How much damage did it do?
a lot. Clementine is fully dead. And as you hear the sickening sound of a body hit the water at the bottom, all 4 of these creatures disappear.
I saw this.
All of you saw this. But yes, you were the front row seats to it.
Holy crap. Hold on. Somebody hold on the end of this rope.
Like scream out in terror for Clem.
As you all begin to react, I would like you all to make me will saving throws one more time.
Gosh. Darn it.
What do you guys make?
2 on the die is a 10.
8 + 4 is a 12.
I also got a 2 on the die for a 9.
Look at us.
It's fine.
This is not okay.
Fine.
This is totally fine. This happens every now and then, and you'll be fine.
This hurts to think.
As I'm starting to as I was starting to clamber down the well, I kind of start to slow down and just kind of drop the rope, just sort of lost in thought.
I guess this is just another workplace accident. Things happen.
We Yeah.
Jellyfish kill people.
we should probably take her out of the well, though.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's drinking water. So.
There might be another pig down there too.
Who would like to go down the well?
I mean, I was going,
Yeah.
so I guess I'll keep going.
Chip, as you
Kind of
descend,
tie it around my waist and then hand off the
as
other
you,
end of the rope to one of the other boys. Boys like me.
a couple of boys,
Just one of the guys.
as you descend down the rope, make me a perception check.
Okay. 18 on the die is going to be... Oof, that's 36.
You see Clem floating face down in the water, and you see her body slowly losing air, so it's beginning to sink very slowly. But as you look, you see there is what looks like a shape of a door on the in the wall, but you can't see a way of opening it.
That's kind of funny. I'll kind of, just sort of unbothered, kind of like set Clem over to the side for a second as I sort of get on my haunches and just kind of fiddle with it first. Like I'll just kind of like, does it have a knob?
Make me an engineering check.
Okay. 18 on the die is going to be a 32.
You can see that this is a hidden room, and that from where Clem was laying, and she could see underneath a rock, there is a door handle that you have to kind of lift your hand underneath the rock to twist and open it.
No way. I'll open it then.
You
I'll just kind of I'll yell up. I'll be like, "There's a door down here.
What?
A what?
Yeah, no, over here next to Clem's corpse. There's a door."
I think she's seeing things. He's seeing things.
I don't-
He's a real man, as he's always been.
I've always-
Do you go in the door, or do you wait for them to come downstairs first?
Can I see in the door?
You can see that there is some light within there, and it is
Like
very.
when I open it, it's just bright.
It's bright for you. When you open it, you see there's like some cracked walling in there, like somebody carved it out, but you don't see like anything until you fully open the door.
Well, there's like a little hidey hole, and it's bright as all get out.
Can we see the light if we're looking at
You,
one?
as you look down the well, you can see the light beginning to pour out, and it looks very much like the one you saw earlier today.
What?
I guess I'll go in if I'm there.
Okay, are you two going down?
Yeah, I'm gonna jump down.
Are you
They
guys gonna
always
come
say to
down
don't
and look
go
at
into the
this?
light.
As Chip, as you open the door, you see inside is what looks like a carved out room. And as you look around, you see there's a small work desk. There's some fluorescent light and like some small battery setups within inside there. And you're looking around completely confused. But the one thing that immediately sticks out to you is there is a drawing, very crude, rough drawing of you. But then next to that is a very crude, rough drawing of a robot with a lens for a head. Make me another will saving throw.
Okay, that's a 16 on the die. So that is a 24.
As you look at that, you remember every single thing. That is you. That robot is you. You were on a ship before with your friends. You said, "I love you" to Pepper. You don't remember how you got here. You just remember being sucked into complete, utter darkness. And now you're here.
Oh my gosh. I think I'm gonna be sick. I kind of start like instinctively like itching or rubbing at my skin, just feel entirely uncomfortable and enclosed. And I'm just going to start rummaging around the room and like facing this drawing head on, like just entirely overwhelmed. Just like, you guys got to get in here. You gotta-
As Chip says that, Gizmo, you get down there first and you walk in and you see this room and you see a robot panicking in the corner. And as you walk in and look at this room, no check needed. You recognize this room you made This is where you made that little device. That is your friend Chip, who is a service robot, panicking in the corner. And you remember everything as well.
Chip,
Gizmo.
welcome back.
Oh my gosh. Oh my.
Chip. So wait, is that really Clem back there?
Clementine. Clementine, I'm gonna try and drag her into the room.
Okay,
Is she still?
she's dead.
This is like-
Guys, what's going on down there?
Valia, as you walk in, I need you to make me a will saving throw with advantage.
2 11s. Fixed point. For 18.
18. I'm going to say with an 18 and the circumstances of this room, the DC has lowered as well. And you remember everything as you walk in and you see Chip as the robot that you know and love panicking.
Oh my god. That was not my beautiful house. That was not your beautiful wife!
How did I get here?
Everything's the same as it ever was. We were pirates. Clem!
Oh my god.
This is probably like the Hewlett thing. Like this isn't Clem didn't really die. This isn't we're in a simulation thing again. This is
But we came out.
As you look around the room, Gizmo, you are beginning to remember this room. You have been here for years. It has not been a short amount of time. That is why when you look in the mirror, you see gray hairs on you. It has been years since you entered this area. And you see the sticky notes written all over on the wall saying, don't forget, remember them, don't forget. And there's a small blueprint on a work desk in there that has the schematics for that small device. And it just says, will help to remember.
I look over. I still have the device, and you said like the pin was broken or something.
Yeah, it was the pin. The machine itself was broken. But in this room, there are tools to fix it.
I just start going.
As you start like realizing, I like jump down at Clem's body. I'm like, Chip, we need to do something.
Yes, you're right. I can. I start to lean down to give like a mouth to mouth because just moments ago I believed that I had one, and then I kind of just sort of stumble back, kind of just looking at my hands. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
I know. I'm frantically trying to think of anything I can do to help.
As you are panicking and looking around this room, Valia, give me a perception check.
6 for 22.
With 22, you still get it. Where there is a notebook on the desk next to Gizmo, he's so locked in on this device that he doesn't even see it. So as you flip through, you see that there are notes in there, clearly Gizmo's handwriting, and this feels like old paper as you are flipping through it. And it says, death does not equal permanent on the paper itself.
Gizmo, what does this mean? What does this mean?
But I don't know. It's just maybe there's a way to bring her back. Maybe she's not dead in the real world or something.
Is this not the real world? Aren't we here?
I don't. Yeah, I mean,
I guess.
But we were just on a ship. We were just on that base. Like this is. I won't accept that Clem's dead. I'm just.
Like this frantically, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna pinch myself and see what happens.
Nothing happens. You see that there's still plenty of pages in this journal that seem to date back a while ago. And as you flip through, you see Gizmo has written tons of notes in there, and theories and stuff. Time loop ? Maybe. Am I in a simulation or is this real?
Do any of the entries have dates on them?
There's no dates on them. Notably, as you look through and you think back as that, you've never seen a calendar in here, and even the computer at Chip's house does not have a way of keeping time or days in there.
I need to go find Pepper.
As you begin to walk out, Gizmo, you finish making this device. It's pretty easy to repair. And as you hit the button, a small personal field wraps around you. And as you turn around to say anything to any of them, you all hear an explosion. And then there's a rumbling on the ground. And from the bottom of the well rather, you can see it's getting brighter and brighter outside as flames shoot down and completely incinerate all of you. And as it all goes dark, and you feel this horrible feeling of your skin just burning off your body, Chip, you find yourself somewhere you've never been quite before. It is an all-white room, and you see the man that you're assuming is your father is sitting in a chair with a book, and he looks up at you and he goes, oh, hello.
Hello?
How did...
I
And he looks around.
No.
He goes, okay. And he sets the book down like on his lap. And this is a completely white void, and he's just in a small wooden chair, and he goes, okay, what's panicking? Why are you panicking?
I just burnt. Oh my gosh, I need to find Pepper.
Okay. I don't know who that is, but I can try to help. And he looks at you, and then you see him go, he goes, okay, hang on 1 second. He puts his hand up, and he pushes like on your chest, and he passes right through you. He goes, okay.
Ah!
No. It's okay. Your soul is disconnected from your body. That's how you're here right now. Your soul's in a liminal space. You met me
What?
here.
Oh no.
Listen. And he kind of like looks down at you and he goes, okay, what do you remember last?
I burnt in the well.
Before that, how'd you burn?
How
How did you burn?
I don't fire. I don't know.
What caused the fire?
I don't know.
Okay, that's a great place to start. Okay, and you see your body's beginning to like slowly dissipate away, and he goes, okay, time's running out. Figure out where that fire came from. Okay.
Okay. What?
And as you say that, you're pulled away, and you're in. It's like just complete darkness and nothingness for you. Gizmo, you, after feeling that fire roar over you and your ears are ringing loudly and sharply, you find yourself gasping for air as you wake up at the studio again. And you're sitting on the couch in a completely empty set. Except for Sprocket, who is sitting at the desk, and he's looking directly at you. And he sees the device that is currently pinned on you go over you. And, oh, good. You found it.
Yeah, I remember what I invented.
Good. Okay, good. All right, we're back. We're back. Good. I thought we'd have to start all over again, and that took a long time to kind of like get you situated here. So, okay, what do you remember?
Wait, are you real?
Yeah. Oh.
Are you alive?
Yeah. And he kind of like sits back in the chair again. He goes, I'm not alive. And he looks at his watch. He goes, okay, we got some time. Listen. We need to get you out of there.
Okay.
I need you to go back with Mom and Dad.
Okay, but where are you?
I'm not coming back. We saw each other briefly in the ring. Our souls were trapped down there, but they came and picked you out for some reason or another.
Okay.
I need you. And he sits down and he goes, I know it's selfish, and I'm sorry. My biggest regret was the amount of the secrets I held from Mom and Dad, and the trouble that I got them in through my meddling. And I don't want you to die and leave them behind.
I don't want you to die and leave him behind either. I mean, we meddle. That's what we do. Like, why don't we?
He laughs. He goes, "No, I can't. There's no going back for me. I'm dead, Gizmo."
Yep, but souls can inhabit other stuff. Like you can join Widget or something. I've been working on him.
The art of making of an android is truly gone and lost for all time. We can try our best, but if I go into Widget, I would just end up feeling in pain, and I would be miserable. And I don't want Mom and Dad to see me that way.
Okay. So, I mean, how are you talking to me right now? What is this?
We're in a between space. There's a spot in between the afterlife and the living world. Our souls are in the living world trying to pass in this in between space, and this is where they can't quite see us, and he doesn't have his eyes on us, and it's
Who's he?
damn it, Elizus.
Okay.
His eyes are everywhere where you are.
Is that what the jellyfish were looking at us with?
He looks
on the
confused.
farm,
Jellyfish.
There's like these green jellies. There's like the farm with where I made the device. And
Yeah.
They had this green glow about them.
I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know anything about a jellyfish.
this space. Can I come back to this place?
Yeah,
How
that's what I try to do each night. Is I try to reach out to you for a little bit again, but you only come back when you die. Is when you come back here.
Oh.
But you'll be back in your body. He looks down at his watch. He goes, "Okay, well, time's running out. You'll be back in your body soon. Just remember, hide from his eyes. Don't trust anything in there unless you can confirm that it's real. Okay?"
Where's Ast? Do you know anything about that?
I don't know. I thought he.
Okay.
Well, I thought he was kind of in his own simulation.
So wait, so Clem isn't dead. I wrote down that things don't really die.
No, is Clem in there with you now?
She was, yeah. She died.
Oh, and he leans back. He goes, "Oh, they put you all in the same one then."
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, make more of those devices, and I'll try to.
What did it do? I activated it.
It lets you remember.
So they won't remember anything.
No, they might not. There's sometimes you remember, sometimes you don't. But when you give them that little device, it washes it's like a clean slate, clears the brain.
The things are breaking in there. Is there like? Is this? Are we kind of running out of time to do this?
And he, as you say that, he looks you up and down, and he goes, "You're starting to run out of time. You've been in there a long time."
Yeah, it's like I'm the older brother now.
He laughs. He goes, "Unfortunately, yeah, I guess I don't know how it fully works yet, but it seems to be kind of sapping you of life. So I need you to get out of there. Okay? All right."
Okay.
And he looks at his watch. He goes, "Okay, I'll try to talk to you again soon. Okay?" And
All right,
you, as he
8:30?
says that, 9
o'clock.
9 o'clock. I'll see you then.
Okay.
As he says that, the studio begins to rumble, and you see more debris beginning to fall. You see a rafter falls from the ceiling. He goes, "Yeah, I gotta go. I love you.
Oh, too.
Stay safe." And you feel complete darkness as all the lights shut off completely in there. And you wake up, and it's another beautiful day on the farm. You don't need to make a will saving throw. You have the device on you, so you can remember everything that happened before. Chip, you wake up. Give me another will saving throw.
15 on the die. So that's a 23.
The 23, you remember everything that happened the night before. And you see yourself in that mirror as a robot.
I just kind of sink. Do I still have my wedding ring?
There is a wedding ring on your finger, on your left hand.
Pepper? Pepper?
She is, you hear in the kitchen, like, cooking sounds.
I'm running downstairs.
You run down, and she looks at you, and she goes, "Oh, hey! You get a haircut or something?"
Oh, no, 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 no.
What's wrong? You okay?
How long have we lived on this farm?
Oh, I don't know. It feels like forever with you.
How long have we been married?
Not too long. Just a little bit of time.
Where did we get married?
Off this planet.
Where?
Off planet.
Who was there?
You and me.
I don't remember.
Come on, come eat some breakfast. You're acting kind of weird. As you see her begin to plate some very burnt eggs.
I'm not hungry.
Oh, okay. Well, more for me then, I guess. And she begins to plate and starts just kind of slowly eating her food. And you see she's just kind of going on like a small routine, it seems like.
Does it seem like her?
Give me a sense motive check.
9 on the die is going to be a 24.
With a 24, it's pretty obvious that it's not ever. It is another just kind of bot running its systems.
No. I'm gonna stand up from the table, kind of making to leave, and I'll linger for a bit at the table, and I'll just kind of hold a hand onto her shoulder and just kind of heave, and I'll kiss her quickly on the head and say, I love you.
I love you too, sweetie.
I'll leave.
As you leave, you hear her stand up and start kind of cleaning up her mess that she was making at the kitchen. Valia, you wake up. It's another beautiful day outside. And make me a will saving throw.
It's a 5 for 13.
For a
12.
The 12.
Mhm. Big difference. But
With a 12, you don't remember anything. It is another beautiful day on your guys' farm. And you need to go check some traps.
nice day out.
You
Sit in the white noise room for a little bit.
you
Go
sit
back to
in the white noise room and you feel a sense of kind of calmness wash over you as you hear the TV static directly in front of you.
Must have slept weird. Meditate for a moment, kind of think on everything, and try to figure out, like, I can't even really remember what dream I had, but...
Give me another will saving throw as you try to remember that.
19 for 26.
26, you remember your dream ending violently and in a lot of pain. And you remember seeing a robot looking scared and Gizmo looking baffled.
Really vivid. Weird dreams. I don't know. Must have been. Maybe I ate some spicy food last night.
As you think that, you grab your rifle and go out to start checking traps. Noticing that it's a little quieter at the farm today, but maybe everyone's just getting a little bit of a late start. Clementine, you wake up and you're in your bed. It's another beautiful day outside. Go ahead and roll me a will saving throw.
That is a natural 20.
Whoa.
I will say, it's good that you
Yeah.
you wake up and you remember every single thing that's happened in your entire life. You remember dying yesterday. You remember life leaving you yesterday. You remember getting pulled into a portal randomly as you were connecting with your Uncle Senra, who you've not seen in years. You remember everything so far.
Oh, God. I start to have a little bit of an overwhelmed, almost panic attack kind of feeling, just remembering dying. Calm. Just gotta breathe. Just gotta breathe. I need to find the others. We gotta figure out a way out of this. Okay. And I try to get myself out there.
As you start getting yourself out there, it is yet another beautiful day on the farm. As the sun is shining, the crops are looking nice and healthy, and the automatons are moving around on their own, starting their business as usual. And next week, we will find out what is happening with the party and what is this odd scenario they seem to have found themselves in. So, thank you guys so much for coming and joining us for our 4-part season finale of Secrets Between the Stars.
Oh no.
Guys, are we back? There's a
So bad.
This feels like we're back.
We're back.
feel bad.
Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. If you liked the sound effects and music you heard throughout the evening, thanks to our friends at Pocket Bard. They are an app you can download that really enhance your tabletop gaming experience. I cannot recommend them enough. They are very fun and useful. If you like our show, you can support us on Patreon. $5 a month gets you access to our post shows, where we will probably have a pretty hearty one with this episode. Lots of highs and lows this one. So thank you guys so much. Also, on Saturdays, we have a Pathfinder 2nd Edition show called Strange Aeons, where Kevin, Marcus, and Sully are on that, and they are going through dream worlds and on boats and Cthulhu or something. It's cool.
Maybe one day we'll get to shake his hand.
Or a tentacle.
Or tentacle. And also every other Thursday, so not tomorrow if you're watching this live, but next week we have a Magic the Gathering show that I put on. It's fun. It's good kind of time just to hang out and chill and watch us yell at each other as we play cards. So with that, follow us on social media if you can, at UGT Show on everything. We are on literally every social media. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.